It's all going so well for Jeffrey. He went on to self-improvement, he increased his SMV by lifting weights and doing cardio and being social, and eventually he got himself a girlfriend. He wants to spend his life with her. Wait, Jeffrey, what are you doing? Stop skipping your workouts, Jeff. Bro, why are you eating all of that junk food? You're getting fat. It's too late. Jeffrey got comfortable and his woman left. Adonis uses her love as extra fuel for his mission. He won't get comfortable. Adonis chases discomfort like Asian men chase white women. And because of that, Adonis forever maintains his woman's love and respect. I'm going to say something pretty sexist and it might even get me banned from YouTube, but it is absolutely the truth. Loyalty is not a feminine trait. First of all, my name is Hamza. I help young men go through the Jeffrey to Adonis transformation through self-improvement. You're clearly interested in that. Scroll down right now, click on the subscribe and the post notification. Scroll down right now, click on the subscribe and the post notification button. It's a win-win for both of us. So think about it. Loyal women died with their men when the enemy tribe invaded. It is an evolutionary advantage for a woman to not exactly be loyal. Unloyal women were spared. The husband was killed by the enemy tribe's alpha male. The loyal women who tried to protect their husband and tried to fight the enemy tribe would have been killed. But the unloyal women who instantly said, wait, you can f me if you want, were taken into the enemy tribe. They were spared, they were allowed to live, and essentially they just became part of the enemy tribe. It is a survival benefit, and it is very common to see this, for a woman to be able to quickly lose feelings for a man. The opposite doesn't actually happen as frequently. If you speak to a woman about her ex, one of the things they can say is that their ex kind of like disgusts them now. That they just kind of aren't interested in them, they like at all. And they're not lying when they say that. Women get to benefit from a few psychological differences from men, and we can almost boil it down to almost like the light switch effect, where she can instantly lose attraction to a man who currently doesn't seem like he could protect her and he could be the man to like impregnate her and help her raise that child. So what does this exactly mean? If you want her love and you want to keep it, you have to maintain your status and you have to maintain your own growth. If she gets the idea that you essentially are no longer a suitable partner to protect her and to raise that child, she can instantly lose her attraction towards you. Most guys are truly oblivious to what girls want. And so I hear the same thing from average men who say, oh, I'm in a relationship. I don't really need to work hard anymore. I don't need to like follow, do the goals. I can relax now. And I'll be honest, I've never been stupid enough to really declare that. I know it's wrong, but I kind of did it anyway. And so previously I've been in relationships where, yeah, I got comfortable. I stopped working as hard. I became less of the guy that was attractive to her in the first place. I used the girl as my binge eating partner. I skipped workouts. I missed a lot of my work days. And so what do you think happened because of that? Now, no girl is ever going to be able to tell you the truth because it looks bad on them. No girl is going to just straight up say, oh, I'm leaving you because you gained 2% body fat, or that you stopped tracking your macros on MyFitnessPal. They consciously don't really know. All they can really say is that they just don't really have the same feelings for you. Most guys would look at this with a bit of disgust and a bit of anger, but I don't think like that, and I don't think you should be. Because how can we blame her? If you were X, you were doing X when you attracted her, and you stopped doing that because you're a dumbass little lazy man-child who thinks once he gets the woman he can relax. You are no longer that same man. You were attractive to her when you were so disciplined and you were hitting 6 workouts a week, but now that you're with her, you're hitting 4. 3, you're happily taking days off because you've already attracted the girl. You don't need to work as much. But now she's looking at you thinking, but you were disciplined. Like that's what I liked about you. That's so sexy. Like you had a better body just 3 months ago. How can we then blame her for essentially changing how she feels about you when you have changed the person that you are? You attract women when you are focused on your grind. The amount of guys who are saying this online, it's so true. But it was always something that I couldn't wrap my mind around because I've always had an all-consuming love. When I get into a relationship, it's like it's more important than self-improvement. It's more important than everything else. That is the purpose. Like love is the purpose for me, and in the pursuit of probably like raising a child, that's probably like my deepest core purpose. And so it's always been tricky for me to get into a relationship and to maintain everything else because it feels like everything else is so insignificant compared to the love that I currently have. But the issue with this mindset, if you're anything like me, is that once you act like this, you actually begin to lose that love. And so if you love her, if you want to keep her love, you have to keep up the exact same things that were making you attractive in the first place. Even if you don't really want to like do them right now, you'd rather like spend time with her. And so in a weird, almost stoic, negative visualization, you can use this as extra fuel for your mission, to think that if you fall off your mission, she's gonna leave you. And she'll test you. This is where it gets interesting. Like, she will test you to see if you're determined. So she knows that you're on the diet, and she'll kind of look at you from the side and go like, I'm craving some ice cream. Just to kind of see if you're going to be a dumbass and who says like, yeah, let's get ice cream for the 4th time. Now, of course, every now and then, absolutely fine. Like, that was already part of your diet anyway, was that every now and then you're going to have some ice cream. You're going to have like a little bit of a diet break. But when you specifically go off your goals more than you should do, it's a lose-lose, because one, you do lose the respect and the admiration and the attraction from your woman, but two, and I think this is more important, and this is something I've wanted to grasp my mind around, you lose your presence. Again, let's say the diet idea. Let's say you're going for ice cream and you have cheated on your diet. You had like a cheat day yesterday. So today should be a perfect diet day. But she wanted ice cream and you're like, yeah, let's go. And then you're getting ice cream too. You also wanted to save money, but you've just spent $15 on some expensive ass ice cream. So you're eating this ice cream and, you know, she's having fun and everything. She's kind of like, thinks you're a little bitch for getting ice cream 2 days in a row, but you know, not much, right? But whilst you're eating this ice cream, inside of your mind, you're having the thought saying, what the f are you doing? Like, you don't even have any more carbs like for the rest of the day. What are you going to do? Like, should we eat 300 calories less tomorrow? But then that's going to mean that we have to skip that meal. And what's happening? Now you're not present. Now you're not even in the present moment with her. You're not even having fun. And this is what I always say in my videos. If you're going to do the bad habit, please, for the love of God, at least have fun whilst you do it. If you're going to do the bad habit and you're also not going to have fun, it is a lose-lose. There's literally nothing worse than that. There's literally nothing worse than doing the instant gratification activity and literally not even getting any gratification from it. And so this results in you reducing your self-love. You lose your presence, you're not mindful, you're not focused on her, and you're not connecting with her, you're not in a very loving mood with her, because your goals do mean a lot to you. And right now you're f***ing up your goals and you're not really gaining much from it. Now, if you f*** up your goals and you've gained a big thing, if it's like a, you know, like someone's made you cake or something, it's like a big treat, you're having like a cheat day or something, absolutely fine. But you know, like, I can't tell you exactly what this is because it's based on your own mind, but you know exactly the times when you don't actually want to be doing that thing that kind of goes backwards on your goals. And if you don't stay true to yourself, if you don't stay authentic to yourself, it's incredibly unattractive. Not only to her on that basic level, but just because you're then not even focused in the real life and you're just overthinking in your mind. And then this is when she sees a guy who's focused. She sees a guy who hasn't cheated on his diet recently. She sees a guy who's still waking up at 5 a.m. every morning, who's undistracted. She can't help but to feel feminine towards that masculine man who's so focused on his mission right now. And she can't help but compare him to you. Now, I don't mean to scare you with that, but I just want to give you that wisdom. Having been a man who hasn't ever been able to prioritize the purpose and the mission whilst in a relationship, who's now like, I'm truly like trying to do it now, and it is working a lot more now. Just remember that purpose has to be the priority, even if she technically, and you know, the love you have with her is technically the real priority. You have to almost force yourself to make purpose a priority, because when you prioritize purpose, it's a win-win. Your purpose, your mission, your business, whatever your purpose is, exceeds. Because of that, your relationship exceeds. But when you prioritize her and the love, the relationship gets a little bit, and your purpose, your goals especially, go backwards to lose-lose. Purpose is the priority. I'm going to read you now a passage from a book, The Way of the Superior Man. If what I've said in this video has resonated with you, I highly suggest you look into this book. This is like the type of book that it's like you need to wrap your mind around it to understand it, and it's kind of like the blueprint to masculinity. I'm going to read you a paragraph. Your mission is your priority. Unless you know your mission and have aligned your life to it, your core will feel empty. Your presence in the world will be weakened, as will your presence with your intimate partner. The next time you notice yourself giving in to your woman, postponing your mission and denying your true purpose in order to spend time with her, stop. Tell your woman that you love her, but that you cannot deny your heart's purpose. Tell her that you will spend 30 minutes with her in absolute attention and total presence, but then you must return to carry on your mission. Your woman will be more fulfilled with 30 minutes a day of undivided attention and ravishing loving than she will with a few hours of your weak, divided presence when your heart really isn't into it. Time you spend with your woman should be time you really want to be with her more than anything else. If you'd rather be doing something else, she'll feel it. Both of you will be dissatisfied. That is so true. That's the way that I'm trying to structure my current dating life. And so far it's like the most improved, most mature, most complementary relationship dating that I've ever had before. And I wish that for you. Do the hard work, especially what should I say? Don't spend time with your woman, especially when you don't feel like it.